Hi everyone, I'm Mawuena Dabla, an AI coach and educator. This is part 1 of my conference session on AI-powered language learning. If you want the full training, make sure you check the full playlist.
Thank you so much for being here. You made it to our last session of the afternoon. Congratulations. Thank you for staying out through the rest of the day. We are excited to welcome Mawuena Dabla for this session, AI-powered language learning, Engage, Explore, Excel.
Thank you for the introduction. My name is Mawuena Dabla, and I am a teacher at SCOLT Academy of International Languages. I teach third grade French immersion. This is my 3rd year as a French third grade immersion teacher. I taught high school French for over 10 years before I moved to elementary, and I love elementary school. And I'm also interested in tech tools. So you will see me at these conferences talking about tech tools. And as a matter of fact, I'm taking PhD classes, studying educational technology and design. And you will see me sometimes making YouTube videos to explain tools, tech tools, AI tools. One of my presentations a year ago was ranked one of the top 10 at the FLANC. And I don't know if that's the reason why my presentation was accepted here. This is my first time presenting at the SCOLT conference. And I'm hoping that you will learn something, or you will leave here with something to incorporate in your teaching. So the goal for this presentation is for you to be able to understand why AI integration matters, grounded in key learning theories, and then you're going to explore a lot of AI tools. Hopefully we'll have time to explore them all, and you will participate in hands-on activities. So please get your cell phone ready. You're going to have to scan QR code to get on AI sites or learn with hands-on, and you will live with clear strategy to integrate effectively in your world language classroom AI. And the agenda for today, why AI in learning, from theory to practice. We talk about theory, and then we will explore the top 10 AI tools. So to come up with those top 10 AI tools, I did some researches with SCOLT, a lot of researching with SCOLT, what people are presenting, what is acceptable, what is more interesting. And I also work with all the foreign languages website that we have, and I did a lot to come up with those AI tools, and we will have the demonstration and we will wrap it up. Now, why AI in language teaching? The theory says when you introduce AI in your teaching, learning will be self-regulated. That's the first thing. Learning will tend to be personalized. That's what we want. We want the differentiation because students don't learn the same way. We know that. And learning will be adapted to every learner. And everything will be, learning will be analytic. And then data, using big data to predict and guide your outcome. And this is everything that will that is grounded all the theory about why AI and personalized learning. And we want equity in learning. We want learners to have relevant experience. We want them to demonstrate what they're learning, flexible environment. We want them to have choices. We want them to have voices. So when learning is personalized, this is everything that is will happen. And AI can help achieve all that in our classroom. Now, AI in our language classroom, the learning process, we are encouraged to have the backward design. We think about assessment first. Then after you think about assessment personalization, you know your students and you know what is more suitable for each one of the students. And then you have the step 3 practice. You incorporate the practice, and then after that, when you do all those analyses, step 4 will be mastery. Now, in our AI, in our classroom, with the AI activities that we have, there are so many types of AI tools that exist. Some of them are for content creation. Some of them are for reading and vocabulary. Some of them are for speaking, interactive, and engagement. We will explore some of them today. Any questions so far? Okay. Oh, I'm on the way. Sorry. I wish I had my clicker today. Okay. Now, those are some AI tools that we will see today. Of course, we have ChatGPT, which is for lesson, rubric, and conversation. Lambua, another one that is awesome. Kahoot. You will understand why I put Kahoot in there. Way down, I will not demonstrate it, but we will talk about it. Tui, another good one. What we will explore that today. The Grok app, very interesting. I will tell you what I do with the Grok app. Diffie for differentiation. You probably heard about Diffie already. My very first presentation on AI was 3 years ago, and I talk about Diffie, very interesting. Mizu, we explore Mizu today. And then Notebook LM, I will show you a video that I made on YouTube where I introduced people to Notebook LM, a very interesting AI tool. Any questions so far? Now, I'm from North Carolina, and this is from North Carolina Department of Public Instruction. And they want us to be aware of this before we even touch AI as teachers, before we even introduce AI in the classroom. So from pre-K to 5th grade elementary school, this is why who are from North Carolina here? Okay, majority. So North Carolina want our pre-K to 5th graders to just learn about AI, know what is AI, but we want them to focus on literacy. They don't want us to, elementary school teachers, to just get the students to create with AI yet. So they want us to get them to learn about AI indirectly. But of course they need to know what is AI. But we have to avoid direct exposure to AI chatbots. Avoid. Sometimes we can, but at some extent. Okay, and in 6th to 8th grade, who are my middle school teachers? Okay. Middle school teachers, they want us to have the student engage with and manage AI, appropriate age AI tool with teacher oversight. So we had to check them all the time while they're using it. And we had to decide whether to AI or not based on the task that we're giving them. And then in high school, even when we don't, they know about AI, they have cell phone, and they will cheat if we don't have a rule about using AI already, okay? First, high school teachers have to introduce the framework of how to use AI to the high school student, because majority of the students use it. So you have to put the rule in there. They need to understand that that they will use them, and this is how they can use them. And this is from the North Carolina Department of Public Instruction. If you want to know more, please go to the website, and there is a big document. I just pick up what I think I can incorporate into my my presentation, so I can